everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hope and this is Mission Keto, and I got a great video for you today. If you guys are stressing about the holidays coming up, Thanksgiving, and you are not sure what you're gonna do, how are you gonna stay keto, low carb, I've got the video for you. I actually have two videos for you. This video is in collab with my dear YouTube friend Paula over at Low Carb Revelation. If you don't know who Paula is, please go check her out after you watch this video. Go check her out. She is, let me give you the backstory. So a few months ago, I had put on my community tab, I said, let me know some keto channels to watch, because you guys know I don't do the carnivore thing. I'm not a big meat eater. I like meat, but it's not like, that's not my focus, I guess. And you guys came out, and I think a couple of you had mentioned, go check out Low Carb Revelation. So I was like, okay. Well, ever since then, I have been hooked. We have become friends actually now. She is amazing. She's very similar to me, that she likes to eat clean keto, likes to count the total carbs, and doesn't like do major tracking. You know, she'll check her carbs, and that's pretty much about it. She has her own cookbook too that was available online, and now it's published on Amazon, which she did gift to me at one point, and I've made a few things on my channel from hers and have been amazing. And she has also done the health coach course from Maria Emmerich. So she is, I don't know if the word is right, certified health coach. So she has that if you need help with keto as well. So I reached out to her and I was like, hey, can we do a collab? And she said yes. So I was so excited about that. And then her husband ended up getting in a pretty bad, serious motorcycle accident. And she's been dealing with that. He is great, but make sure you go check that out. He's got a recovery ahead of him. But I was like, I messaged her. I was like, if you want to step back on this, maybe we'll do a Super Bowl one, because I didn't want to overwhelm her. And she still wanted to keep on. So thank you, Paula, for doing this collab. So what is this collab? I'm so excited because we want to make sure we're doing this a little early in November, because we really want to make sure that you can plan ahead for your Thanksgiving, so you're not stressed out and you're not worried about what you can and can't have. We don't want to feel left out, right? So I am actually on my channel, I'm going to be making in this video 2 side dishes that are chef's kiss. They are perfect. They're amazing. I'm so excited about them, and I can't wait to make them again for Thanksgiving, quite frankly. And then Paula is making a couple of kind of like appetizer type deals, but we all know that appetizers are on our plate for the main dish also. And she sent me pictures of what she made, and I've already got the ingredients, and that part, what she's making, is on my menu as well for Thanksgiving. So I am so excited for this. So if you are over here from Paula's channel, thank you so much for stopping by. My channel is really my husband and my journey. I don't even know if I said that right. On keto, we're kind of both doing the same thing, but in a different way. He is carnivore, eating strictly meat. I will say a little less strict this month, because we are counting our protein intake, and he's been having some protein shakes because he's in a bit of a stall, and we're trying to kind of get him out of that, trying some new things. And then I'm in a maintenance stage of my weight loss, but I've lost almost 40 pounds, and I regularly work out also now, studying to get my personal training license as well. And I'm just in maintenance mode, and I'm trying to figure out how this is going to work for me. So if that interests you, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button. We just want to get our story out to help people, because 2 different people doing 2 different things, kind of the same thing in a different way. That's what I like to say. So welcome. I hope you like what you see. And then my subscribers, you know what to do. You go over to Paula's channel and you comment on that video and let her know that Mission Keto sent you. So thanks again, Paula, for doing this collab with me. I'm hoping that we can do this again. I think it's important that we get our stories out and we help as many people as we can. So let's get cooking. All right, so we are gonna make this macaroni and cheese, and I'm telling you guys, if you try it, let me know down below. Let Joe and Rachel know. They deserve to know because it's delicious. So everything that you need some heavy cream, you need some butter, some cream cheese, also some regular cheese, and it can be any kind that you want. It can be pre-shredded or you can shred it yourself. I do like to shred mine myself, so that's what I'm doing. I'm using natural, like super sharp cheddar. The first time we did it, I'm just kind of sticking with what we did last time because it was so delicious. And then thick, really thick cut bacon, and then whatever you want as shrimp. I have langostino tails that I got from Aldi in the freezer still, so I'm going to use that. That is what we used on the last time that we made it, and it was delicious. And then if you want a little bit of pork rind crumbs at the top, I don't even think that mattered. I don't know if I'm gonna put that on there again or not. Maybe I will, just so it's exactly like it was the first time. But the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop this up and cook it on the stove. It was easier for me to cook it on the stove. That's probably the thing that takes the longest besides it being in the oven. So we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna mix together the cheese sauce, chop this up a little bit, and then I'll speed all of that up, but then I'll slow it down when I'm mixing it all together in the casserole. Okay, so we have got the meat ready to go. This is the thick cut bacon, and we are going to mix the meat together first. Oh my goodness. I didn't mention, but I put some of a seasoning in there. Let me show it to you real quick. Not a lot, because this really does have a lot of flavor, but I love this stuff. It is almost gone, and I feel like I just got it, but it is the Redmond organic garlic pepper. And it's perfect because most recipes, you're putting 3 things in there: salt, pepper, and garlic powder. And that has all 3 in it. And so I love it. So here is the cheese sauce. And then I did put a little bit of xanthan gum in there. It just kind of helps thicken it up. It worked for us last time, so I did it again. And I would say 1/4 teaspoon to maybe 1/2 teaspoon. I didn't measure, I just put a very little in there because I know that a little can go a long way with that. So we are going to just pour this in. It is literally that simple. Once you get it going. And we are definitely, like, I know this is the second time I've made it this week, but I had to do it for the purpose of this video too. But we want to save this. There's like a whole herb stick from the seasoning. We want to save this and make it mostly when it's just a special occasion, because I honestly want to have the reaction that we had when we first tried. All right, guys. So if you saw the live that we were on last night with Cindy, we were talking about the Two Crazy Ketos carnivore mac and cheese that they made, and Andy wanted me to make it, so I made it.
Absolutely.
So we are doing a taste test right now, and mine is pretty thick, I will say. I did put some xanthan gum in the sauce. Shut up.
That's delicious. Holy cow.
That tastes like macaroni and cheese sauce.
It tastes like macaroni and cheese.
But the sauce is what does it. Oh my gosh, we're gonna run out of time, so you need to make this. Thank you, Joe and Rachel. I want it to always be that way when I eat it, you know? And so I feel like the less that we make it, the more that that's gonna happen. So The next time I'll probably make this is going to be probably Thanksgiving. So, but yeah, this is pretty much it right now. You just need to put all your like toppings on. So a little bit more cheese, however much you want, honestly. This should probably do it. That's good. And you could also do a little Parmesan on top. I'm gonna throw a little bit of these, the pork panko crumbs. You can make your own too, but this is pretty convenient and it lasts a little while. I don't use it all that much. Just make sure you don't have any big chunks that, you know, come out like that. But you'll see it really doesn't do a whole lot for it. It didn't last time, so I'm showing you because this is how I made it last time. But this is going into a 350-degree oven for probably about 30-35 minutes. I will show you what that looks like when it comes out. All right, so this is it out of the oven. Look at that cheese bubbling. Oh my gosh, it is so delicious. I would definitely let it sit just for about, 15 minutes. And this is what it looks like when we let it sit and just scooping it on the plate. It is magnificent. If you love macaroni and cheese, if you don't love it, you'll love it. Okay, so as much as I absolutely love the macaroni and cheese that we just made, this is just completely different, but sweet and a great side dish. This is one of my favorites. Now, if you've been with us for a while, last Thanksgiving, I think it was like a couple days before Thanksgiving, Andy and I had a live. We did a cooking live, and I actually made this and my BLT dip to show you some options. And we've had some growth since then, so I thought maybe I would share this again because it is literally that delicious. If you love sweet potatoes, this is a great replacement, and I can't stress that enough. It is such a good replacement. You don't know what you're missing. You really don't. And I will almost guarantee you that no one would even notice. You could bring this and it wouldn't even be a problem. So this is called Sweet Butternut Squash Casserole Recipe. And you need 2 pounds. I will have this recipe listed down below. You'll have 2 pounds of butternut squash. Now, last year, I did buy a butternut squash. I was gonna peel it, chop it up and all of that. But then because of the live, I was like, you know what? Let me go get them already chopped up because I didn't want to do too much on the live. And I really do feel like this is the better option, having it already chopped up, because it can be dangerous chopping up those butternut squash. Spaghetti squash, same thing. But you need some butter, some chopped pecans, chopped walnuts, and swerve, or any kind of brown sugar replacement that you're using. This is it. That's all you need for this goodness. We're gonna put it in a casserole dish and cook it in the oven. That's pretty simple. But the main thing that probably takes the longest is we're gonna put this butternut squash in a pot of boiling water and boil it until it's tender with a fork. So I got it so tender last year that I didn't even need my hand mixer to mix it up. It mashed with a fork all by itself. So first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna go put this in a pot of water and boil it on the stove, and then we'll come back and kind of get this stuff together. But this is gonna be very quick and simple. Great, great side dishes for your Thanksgiving dinner. You will not miss out on anything, I promise you. I'm getting excited for Thanksgiving now. Like, I'm ready to make this stuff and not have anyone know the difference. So let's go. All right, so a brief recap of what I did. So once the squash was boiled enough, which it didn't take very long at all, which was nice and surprising. Plus they're in such small chunks that they cook faster. You're gonna strain them, get all the water out of it, put it back in your stock pot, put a couple more tablespoons of the butter in there, some salt and pepper, and mash it up. I was able to mash it up to my liking, I guess, but if you want it to be completely like creamy and whipped, definitely use your hand mixer. There's nothing wrong with that, but I found that you saw me, it mashed pretty well. There are a few chunks in there, but that doesn't bother me. I like that. So then you're gonna put your topping on top, which was the butter, the brown sugar swerve that I used in the chopped pecans and walnuts. So I'm baking it in a preheated oven, 350 degrees for about 30 minutes or until the top is golden brown and bubbling. So I will show you what it looks like after we're almost done. Okay, it is out of the oven and look at that. It is bubbling and this is very rich. It's delicious. You are not gonna miss sweet potatoes anymore. So you definitely have options for Thanksgiving. Look at that. That looks amazing. Oh my gosh. And it tastes so good. I remember it last year and I think I did a dance. It was so good. But yeah, guys, that is what this video is. So I hope you like this video. I hope that both of our videos give you guys some options for Thanksgiving this year and to let you know that you can do it. You can do keto. And this might be a little richer, but that's okay. It's definitely better than the alternative, using real sugar, using the sweet potatoes. But I just really think that we wanted to set you up for success this Thanksgiving. So please make sure you like this video. If you are here from Paula's channel, welcome. I really do hope that you will stick around and see the different journeys that my husband and I have on this channel. And make sure you say hi and let me know where you're watching from. And if you do go check out Paula, which you should, you will not be disappointed. Please go tell her that Hope from Mission Keto sent you in the comments, because I think I have the best subscribers ever. And I always want everyone to see, wow, Mission Keto subscribers rock. But anyways, I hope y'all have a Thanksgiving and have a happy Thanksgiving. Did I say that right? It's been a long day. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. I hope it's a little happier now because you're able to eat things and not feel like you're left out. But we will see you on the next one. Have a great day. Bye.